Which principle emphasizes that financial reporting should provide information useful to decision makers in assessing accountability and performance? Budgetary compliance. B. Financial transparency. C. Accountability and performance. Fiscal neutrality. 2. When evaluating internal controls, what is the primary purpose of risk assessment? A. To assign responsibilities to managers. B. To identify and analyze potential threats to achieving objectives. C. To ensure financial statements are audited annually. D. To monitor employee performance. 3. Which of the following best describes the role of a certified government financial manager in budget preparation? A. Approving expenditures for all departments. B. Ensuring budgets align with strategic objectives and legal requirements. C. Preparing all accounting entries for financial statements. D. Auditing external financial reports. 4. In government financial management, which method recognizes revenues when earned and expenses when incurred? A. Cash basis accounting. B. Accrual basis accounting. C. Modified cash basis. D. Fund accounting. 5. Which regulation requires federal agencies to produce annual financial statements in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles? A. Federal Financial Management Improvement Act. B. Government Accountability Act. C. Chief Financial Officers Act. D. Budget Enforcement Act. 6. Which technique is most effective for evaluating a training program's impact on government finance staff? A. Pre- and post-training assessments. B. Attendance records only. C. Informal interviews. D. Reviewing financial reports. A key responsibility of a CGFM in mentoring junior staff includes A. Conducting performance audits. B. Developing staff knowledge and promoting ethical practices. C. Approving financial transactions. D. Preparing agency budget proposals. 8. Which type of government fund is used to account for resources that are legally restricted to specific activities? A. General fund. B. Special revenue fund. C. Capital projects fund. D. Debt service fund. 9. When communicating financial information to non-financial stakeholders, a CGFM should A. Use technical accounting jargon. B. Focus only on compliance issues. C. Present information clearly and in context relevant to decisions. D. Limit information to management reports. 10. Which principle ensures that all government financial activities are recorded accurately and completely? A. Budgetary integrity. Ability. C. Stewardship. Transparency. 11. Which analytical method helps evaluate long-term financial sustainability of a government agency? Error analysis. Trend analysis. Benchmarking. Cost-benefit analysis. 12. In federal financial reporting, which statement reflects the government's overall financial position at a point in time? A. Statement of net costs. B. Statement of budgetary resources. C. Balance sheet or statement of financial position. D. Statement of changes in net position. 13. When designing internal controls, what is the primary objective of segregation of duties? A. To reduce errors and prevent fraud. B. To simplify reporting requirements. C. To improve efficiency in procurement. D. To consolidate management authority. 14. Which practice best demonstrates ethical financial management in government? A. Approving expenditures without documentation. B. Avoiding disclosure of conflicts of interest. C. Ensuring transparency, accuracy, and accountability in reporting. Delegating all financial responsibilities to subordinates. 15. Which concept requires that government resources be used only for legally authorized purposes? A. Legal compliance. Fiscal responsibility. C. Efficiency principle. D. Accountability standard. 16. When conducting an evaluation of a financial system, what is the primary focus? A. Employee satisfaction. B. System efficiency, accuracy, and compliance. C. Public perception of financial performance. D. Historical budget trends. A CGFM reviewing a grant program should ensure that A. All funds are spent immediately. B. Reporting aligns with federal grant requirements and objectives. C. Only high-level management approves expenditures. D. Funds are reallocated without documentation. 18. Which report provides a detailed comparison of appropriations, obligations, and expenditures for a fiscal period? A. Statement of net cost. B. Budget execution report. C. Cash flow statement. D. Balance sheet. 19. Which action best illustrates effective mentoring in a government finance office? A. Assigning tasks without guidance. B. Providing feedback, coaching, and professional development opportunities. C. Focusing solely on performance metrics. D. Delegating routine financial tasks. 20. Which type of audit focuses on the effectiveness, efficiency, and economy of government operations? A. Financial audit. B. Performance audit. C. Compliance audit. D. Internal control audit. 21. Which approach is most appropriate when presenting a financial analysis to senior management? A. Using detailed technical jargon for accuracy. Summarizing key insights with visual aids and context. C. Providing only raw financial data. D. Sending comprehensive reports without explanation. 22. A fundamental component of internal control includes A. Risk mitigation. B. Documentation and record keeping. C. Control environment. D. All of the above. 23. Which technique is commonly used to evaluate budget variances? Analysis. Variance analysis. C. Tranalysis. D. Benchmarking. 24. When a CGFM ensures compliance with the Federal Financial Management Improvement Act, the focus is primarily on A. Internal audit efficiency. B. Standardization of accounting systems and proper reporting. C. Employee training programs. D. Reducing budget expenditures. 25. Which of the following best describes the purpose of fund accounting? A. To track cash balances. B. To ensure accountability for resources allocated to specific purposes. C. To simplify annual audits. D. To standardize financial statements across agencies. 26. Which method is most effective for evaluating the effectiveness of financial training programs? A. Tracking employee attendance only. B. Comparing pre-training and post-training performance metrics. C. Reviewing organizational budgets. D. Conducting annual audits. 27. Which action demonstrates compliance with ethical standards for a CGFM? A. Approving personal reimbursements from government funds. B. Disclosing financial conflicts of interest and maintaining transparency. Delegating all financial reporting responsibilities. D. Avoiding challenging management decisions. 28. When communicating budgetary information to legislators, the CGFM should A. Use complex accounting terminology. B. Highlight the impact of budget proposals on program outcomes. C. Focus only on compliance with accounting standards. D. Limit discussion to historical spending. 29. Which type of fund is primarily used to account for government-owned capital assets and related long-term debt? A. General fund. B. Capital projects fund. C. Enterprise fund. D. Debt service fund. 30. Which principle guides government financial managers to provide clear, reliable, and timely information to the public? A. Accountability. Budgetary integrity. C. Stewardship. Transparency. 31. What is the most appropriate role of a CGFM in monitoring a federal agency's compliance with financial regulations? A. Preparing external audits only. B. Reviewing internal policies and ensuring adherence to legal and regulatory requirements. C. Approving all agency transactions. D. Conducting staff performance reviews. 32. Which method is best suited for analyzing long-term financial trends in government operations? A. Cash flow review. B. Trend analysis over multiple fiscal periods. C. Single period variance analysis. D. Immediate expenditure tracking. 33. A CGFM is mentoring a new accountant on reporting standards. Which action best supports adult learning principles? A. Providing examples and encouraging active problem solving. B. Giving lengthy lectures without interaction. C. Assigning repetitive tasks without feedback. D. Expecting memorization of rules without context. 34. Which type of government fund is used to account for activities financed by fees charged to external users? A. General fund. B. Enterprise fund. C. Special revenue fund. D. Internal service fund. 35. Which report provides a detailed statement of the costs incurred to achieve specific government objectives? A. Statement of budgetary resources. B. Statement of net costs. Balance sheet. D. Cash flow statement. 36. What is the primary objective of evaluating internal controls in government financial management? A. Ensuring operational efficiency and compliance with laws. B. Increasing employee workload. C. Reducing public reporting. D. Consolidating management authority. 37. Which concept requires that government financial managers act in the public interest and avoid personal gain? A. Stewardship. Compliance. Efficiency. Transparency.